Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here on a Monday night. This is your boy, Stevie Ray, the host of the world's most dangerous podcast, Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray, and I am your host here on another Monday night to chop it up a little bit because you guys know it's Monday Night Football time, and I have to do the show a little earlier because I have to go watch the game so I can talk about the game tomorrow night. And y'all know how we do all things football on Monday, unless Jimmy is here. Then we talk about other things also. But be it as it may, we are here to stir it up. Stir it up. Because that's what we do here. And tonight I got the Instagram guys watching also. What's up, Instagram guys? And what's up, Kron? So we'll see what's what on that end. Sometimes I let the Instagram guys ride just to see what's going on. But eventually I'm going to get them onto the show so they can watch the show just like the Facebook guys. And I will be live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. And not coming through my phone. I'll be able to get it pretty much through what we're doing right now. So it is what it is. But hey, man, glad everybody can show up on a Monday night. Look at the queens in the house. Queen. I don't know what happened to your boys the other day. They ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about those Baltimore Ravens. But anyway, they gave it a hell of a fight. And that's all you can ask. But hey, glad everybody can join in. We see what's up. CJ, what's going on? How about the Bland? How about Bland for the Cowboys? He has really stepped up. You know what, man? When it comes to the Cowboys, I really can't go by what I saw yesterday, man. I mean, the Carolina Panthers are zero garbage. And, you know, Dallas is doing what they're doing, run the score up on the teams that are not very good. But I'm looking at the Dallas Cowboy team, and that score was 17-10 going into the fourth quarter. Actually, you know, so I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. The Dallas Cowboys really haven't impressed me. Impress me when you beat a good team. That's what I'm saying. Ben is in the house, man. Have anybody seen Ben Amin on Facebook slapping guys for $5? That shit is the funniest shit, man. I'm swear to God. You know, I'm not intrigued by a lot of stuff when it comes to professional wrestling. But that is hilarious, man. My stomach is hurting every time I see a video of him, man. It's crazy, man. Ben, I'm gonna have to come in and be you guys' manager, man. I would love to come in and be you guys' manager, man. I swear to God, man. Oh my God. Alex just said, "Hey Stevie, what's happening with the potential FTR and Harlem Heat match? It's leaning like it was gaining some steam." Well, a few things happened. Hey man, them guys in the midst of everything with AEW done changed now, man. They're doing so good now that hell, I you know, those guys out there making their paper, man. They're making their paper, and I'm proud of them, brother. I love watching them, man. So, plus everybody got other stuff going on. I know I do. I know my brother does. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But it was fun while it lasted, you know what I'm saying? We got some interest. And if things could have stayed like they were, we probably could have pursued it. But as of right now, man, everybody's schedule's in limbo. Ben say Harlem for me. Oh my God, man. You guys gotta go look Ben Amin up on Facebook, man. and Instagram and watch him slap people. Watch him slap people, infidels. This shit is hilarious, man. I mean, god damn. Oh my goodness. Oh man, y'all making me lose my train of thought right now, man. What's up, Mr. Fox? What's up, club? Much respect to y'all. So, but yeah, man. Uh, I don't know if y'all seen Dale. I don't know if you guys seen Dale texting on Facebook. Matter of fact, I think he's live tonight on Facebook. And now his solution for the Tennessee Titans, Queen, he said, now it's the coach. He said, now the players don't want to play for Mike Vrabel, as if he's actually sat down and talked to one of the 53 active players on the team. We got to get him on the show, man. He's going to have to explain himself, man. He's going to have to, because to me, he can't come to the conclusion that the Tennessee Titans are just not a very good football team. They're just not, you know. Wait a minute. Somebody, Alex was just saying, whatever happened to your old co-host, Matt? I love seeing you always making fun of him. Oh, man, you know, that was another podcast I was doing. Matter of fact, that was the first podcast I did. But I did that podcast with some other guys, and I just didn't want to do it with them anymore. I wanted to do my own thing and be in control of my own stuff. So it was what it was, you know. Matt, I don't know what Matt is doing now, man. I really don't. I haven't seen Matt in a few years. He was announcing stuff for my brother. So then he got heat with a bunch of the guys, bringing politics in the dressing room. And that's the last thing you really want to do in professional wrestling, brothers, bring politics in the dressing room. And because in professional wrestling, nobody really gives a damn about if you lean left or right, but don't bring it in the dressing room, bro. They're just like a football team, basketball team, whatever. Leave that shit at the doorstep. But beat it at the may. He's not a bad guy. But you know, it is what it is. But Queen just said, you right, Cron. He done blamed everybody but Elvis Presley. He might have blamed him at one time. I'm not 100% sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure. But now it's the coach. It was the offensive coordinator. It was the defensive coordinator. It was the GM. It's everybody except the simple fact that the Titans are just not a very good team, bro. It's just that. I look at my Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I'm looking at Kenny Pickett. I'm looking at Matt Canada. I'm looking at the offense. They're dreadful. And the thing about, you know, like I was having a discussion with somebody on Facebook yesterday, when it comes to Steeler fans, man, unless it's these new breed of Steeler fans, the Steeler fan like me that goes back through the lineage, through the history, we don't bitch about shit. Now, these youngsters today, they bitch about everything because of social media. They can't help themselves. Everybody think they're a star and everybody think they're somebody. Everybody think their voice means something. But at the end of the day, it doesn't. At the end of the day, it doesn't. Nobody's listening to you and nobody cares. But the thing about real Pittsburgh Steelers fans, we don't bitch and moan about shit. We just correct it. Ain't no crybabies around here. Ain't no bitches around here. If it was invented by man, it can be corrected by man, as long as everybody within the organization is working together to solve the problem. That's all. That's all. If you invented the problem, fix the problem. If Kenny Pickett is not the guy, we'll find that out when you put some pressure behind him. If Matt Canada is not the guy, you get another one. You get another guy. If the offensive line can't be fixed, you replace the guys and put other guys out there. Might be the offensive line coach. I really don't know. But everything is fixable when you got the right organization. When you start to bitch, moan, cry, change people, oh, we need this, oh, we need that, and think your life gonna change, you fucking crazy. Like I always tell people when it comes to the president, if you think the president gonna change your life, you're crazy. Sorry. Economy goes up, economy goes down. Gas goes up, gas goes down. Things hit the housing hits rock bottom, housing area goes up. Percentages go up, percentages come down. That's America. If you've been around long enough, like me, you see it for what it is. And football is no different. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But you got to get it fixed. You don't bitch about it. But some people bitch about it because that's all they know how to do. You don't see me bitching about Steelers. I've been a Steelers fan since 1972. 1972. Yeah, 51 years. I've seen the good and the bad, and I'm still there. Because over all these years, that's the one team has given me pleasure of having a winning tradition and a competing tradition. We can't win all the time, but you got to get in there and fight. Yeah. Now, Cron just said, I'm a Commodores fan since 1985, losing to Danny DeVito. And the Giants was criminal. You know what, Cron? I didn't even understand that. What was that, a week or so ago when they was playing the Cowboys? They wouldn't even let the guy throw the ball. How that work? They wouldn't even let the guy throw the ball. But then he comes out this week and balls out. I don't get it, bro. But that's the NFC North, though. Or is it East? NFC East. I'm NFC East. So nothing surprises me in that division, bro. Nothing. What's your thoughts about the Steelers game, Steve? I mean, it was what it was. The game was what it was. We had no offense. And anybody can see this Matt Canada thing and Kenny Pickett thing is not working. Something's wrong. I don't know if the offensive coordinator, I don't know if it's Kenny Pickett has lost all his confidence, because last year Kenny Pickett played pretty good. Now this year he's worse than he was last year. That's the craziest shit in the world. I can't figure that out. I don't know, Amar. You got me. You tell me. Maybe you know something I don't. I really don't know. It's beyond any sane man's comprehension, bro. But they know what's up. But going to Mr. Trubisky, that's not the answer. Going to Mason Rudolph, who's still on the team, why, I don't know. But by the mere fact that the Steelers didn't draft a quarterback, one of these quarterbacks that some of these teams got now, 2 years before Ben Roethlisberger retired, that's on them. That's on them. Because they could see Mason Rudolph wasn't the guy. They should have broke down and got a quarterback 3 years ago when they spent the #1 draft choice on Najee Harris. Taking nothing away from Najee Harris, but Warren right now is a better running back. That's a first-round draft choice on a running back. I mean, really? You could have used that on defense or quarterback. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Jaylen Warren, if that guy got all the carries and didn't have to share carries, Jaylen Warren would be one of the top running backs in the AFC. I believe that. I believe that. Seriously. Amir just said, I think it's a combination of play calling and offensive line play. I agree with that. Hey, Mar, I agree with that, but it's also play design. Look at the play design. And the offensive coordinator does the play design. I'm still going to ask you again, how does Kenny Pickett get worse? The last couple of games, the guy done barely threw for over 100 yards. In the NFL, that's criminal. That's criminal. You should be arrested for impersonating a starting quarterback in the NFL, especially in your second year. Impersonating a professional quarterback. Yeah. What's up, J-Dog? That's beyond sanity. Did you see some of those passes? Some of the I mean, especially at the end of the game when they had a chance to go down. I mean, I was like, this dude, bro. And he holds on to the ball too damn long. Like you got the offensive line of the Steelers of old. Come on, man. Come on. But like I said, I believe in the organization. I believe in the coaching staff. I believe they will get it together. Nate said, right along with Sam Howell. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, Nate. What you got against Sam Howell? Last I looked, Sam Howell was leading the league in passing yardage. Nate, you got to realize this is his second year, and he's playing with a new coordinator. He's showing promise. I can't say that with Kenny Pickett. I can't say he's showing promise. I know he does, but the thing is, Sam Howell has showed flashes. He showed flashes last year. He's showing flashes this year. It takes a minute to become a great quarterback, man. It takes a minute, but you got to show promise. You got to show promise. Well, Amar, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I say I believe in the organization. I believe in it. And leading the league in sacks or almost. Yeah, that might be true. But like I said, man, ain't nobody great in football overnight. Everybody ain't no Brock Purdy. So get that out your head. Get that out of your head. Everybody think a person can come in and just start slinging the ball like he been here 10 years like Brock Purdy. That shit don't happen, bro. 97 out of 100 quarterbacks. That ain't going to happen. You can name me 6, 7 guys in the last 30 years that's been at that level as soon as they came in the league. 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm pushing it right there. So don't ask Sam Howell to be great. And I'm not asking Kenny Pickett to be great. But what I am asking is show promise. Show promise. You're going to make mistakes. Defensive coordinators, that's what they get paid to do, to confuse you. But the way Sam Howell playing, he can't get nothing but better. The way Kenny Pickett playing, brother, he got to bring it up to a notch just to break even. 100 yards in the NFL, brother, you can get everybody fired. Alpha just said, Howell was talent, but if he doesn't get help on the line, he will be broken down again. Yeah, I can believe that, but still, look what he's doing in the second year. The Redskins not a very good team. They just got rid of several defensive players that were top guys. And then you want to ask a quarterback to go out here and save the day? Like fucking underdog? Like an underdog cartoon? And he barely know what the hell he doing. Just don't work like that. Just don't. Joe Burrow, yep. Hey, man, that's the NFL, brother. Not for long if you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Nate said, we had 5 sacks in the first quarter. He started throwing picks. That happens. That's a game. That's a game. That's it. Don't get like Dale and start throwing in the towel in one game. Some teams can always play you better than others. Don't do that. Don't become a crybaby. Don't become a crybaby. Because we're all gonna make mistakes when we're young. But the kid is showing promise. You don't have to tell me what he did. Hell, I seen the stats on the game. You don't have to tell me that. I know the stats. But at the end of the day, the Washington Redskins, I almost said Redskins, the Washington Commanders are not a very good football team. When you're not a very good football team, it's hard to ask one guy to be great. Does that make sense to anybody? Seriously, did that make sense? How everybody, 53 motherfuckers, be a walking fuck up, but you want the one guy to be great. How that shit work? I'm playing with fuck ups, and you want me to be great. It don't work like that. Steelers need to draft another quarterback. I think they do, but I don't think they need to get one in the first round. See how that shit worked out. Then again, I'm not giving up on Kenny Pickett just yet. I would love to see Kenny Pickett play with another offensive coordinator before they give up on him. You know, because he showed promise last year. And what's going on this year might be something a little bit out of his hands. I don't know yet. I don't know. At the end of the day, I just don't know. It's hard to put your finger on stuff. Like I say, Steeler fans, we don't fucking throw the towel in like 31 other teams. We don't do that. If we create it, we'll correct it. That's what we do. Ain't no crybabies here. Ain't no bitches in Steeler Nation. No bitches allowed. Don't even come in the club if you smell like a bitch. Stay the fuck out of here. I say that on a daily basis. Ain't no bitches in this club. That's why we got the most Hall of Famers of any team in the NFL. Yes. But don't no bitches growing around here. You smell like a bitch, get the fuck out. That's what happens in Pittsburgh. It's a steal away. And that's why their fans travel better than any fans in the NFL. Because they believe. They believe eventually we'll get it together. Not like Dale, fire the coach, fire the offensive coordinator, fire this guy, fire that guy, and think everything gonna be better. I just gave an analogy. Like people vote for presidents thinking they're gonna change their life. It ain't gonna work like that. It's a natural progression. When it's your time, it's your time. They can't lose to the Giants team twice. Oh, yeah, they can, team. You got to realize division games are going to be your toughest games, Nate. Them going to be your toughest games. Did you see the Steelers and the Browns yesterday? 10-10. With little over 1 minute left. 10-10. Because everybody get up for your and who knows? Old DeVito might be a pretty good quarterback. And we know the Giants got a good running game when they want to, but when coaches get together and they go see solutions and go, hey, this is what we need to change this, and maybe we'll get better. That's what makes a good coach. Apparently, they ain't doing the same shit that they did with the Cowboys. And the Redskins, who knows? Redskins, after getting rid of so many players, they playing for next year, bro. I'm saying the Redskins again. Commanders. They playing for next year. Yeah. Don't be surprised if the head coach is fired. Head coach might get fired by the last game of the season. Don't be surprised. He done had more chances than a little bit, bro. You know, he done had more chances than a little bit, brother. He's done. Washington needs a whole new makeover. None of these retreads. No, get some new. You see how all these teams get new young guys? You see that? That's the trend now. Players want to play for the guys that can relate to them. You see what happened to Josh McDaniels? He's been around forever. Everybody hated him. Hated him. Come on, man. Don't nobody want to be like the Raiders, going through coaches like a Indy car go through tires at the Indy 500, man. Come on, man. You don't want that. What's up, Brandon? You don't want that. Is Myles Garrett the MVP? On defense, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. But we still got a lot of football to play. Now, TJ Watt right there also. Run Jack Del Rio and run who? Ron Rivera and Jack Del. You know something, Cron? You might be right. You might be right. You know what? You might be right. I forgot about Jack Del Rio. You know, this motherfucker come out at the beginning of the season talking about January the 6th. We just want to have some conversation about it. Man, why the fuck you worrying about that? Go coach somebody. You don't think that shit turn your players off? That's the dumbest shit. Like I said, brother, don't bring your politics in the dressing room. People never forget it. Do you think the Raiders did Jamarcus Russell wrong? You know, Mark, it's this simple. When you perform, okay, you get credited, you get taken care of. When you don't perform and hold up your end of the bargain, don't be surprised if your ass is out on the street. Now, when you say, did the Raiders do him wrong, in what way? You got to be a little bit more specific with that. Because it ain't no guarantees in life, man. It ain't no guarantees in nothing. You're given an opportunity. When opportunity knocks, be ready. Because for us as African Americans, even in pro football, if opportunity knocks and you're not ready, especially at that position, you ain't getting a second one. You don't believe me? Go ask Cam Newton. You telling me Cam Newton can't play for somebody in the NFL? I'm not saying start, but you telling me he can't play better than some of the quarterbacks? You telling me he can't play better than some of the quarterbacks that's starting in the NFL right now? And I'm not saying taking their place. I'm just saying be on the team just in case something goes down. What about that? What about that? Cron say Jamarcus ate his way out of the NFL. Well, Cron, that is what I'm saying. When you get an opportunity, you got to be ready. Ready. Michael Vick could tell you that. But Michael Vick was so superiorly gifted athlete. It overshadowed all his shortcomings. That's just a rare individual. Everybody not know Michael Vick, though. Everybody need to work extremely hard. You got to be working harder than everybody. And you got to be studying harder than everybody. Man, if you don't study and if you don't work hard, if you don't bust your ass to want to be a champion, don't nobody give a shit. Don't nobody give a shit. Especially people in the NFL. If you don't know it now, what did Apollo Creed tell Rocky in Rocky 4? If you don't know it now, you'll know when it's over. You'll know when it's over. Did you know what he was talking about when he said that? Or do you need me to explain it to you? Cron said dude was pushing 300 pounds. And that ain't bench pressing. You know, Michael Vick was just physically gifted. So by the mere fact that he didn't study the playbook worth a damn, and he didn't do a lot of things that quarterbacks should be doing as far as on the field and in the study room and off the field and stuff like that. But he was so physically gifted, you know, it overcame a lot of his shortcomings. Everybody don't have that luxury, man. God don't give that kind of God-given talent to everybody. He just doesn't. Some of us have to work twice as hard. So that's why I use Michael Vick as an example. Other guys that come in, brother, you got to be on your game. On your game. So that's why I asked you, what do you mean? You have to be a little bit more specific about being done wrong, because you was given an opportunity. And that is why you used Cam Newton as another example. So when you say done wrong, I could see if a person is playing at a very high level and someone takes his position away from him. I can see if a guy's studying hard as hell. I can see if a guy in the gym working out like crazy, trying to keep yourself in shape, this, that, and the other. And you're doing all those things, and somebody still, okay, you lose your job to somebody. That's done wrong. But if you're not doing all those things, and a team look at you and like, man, you don't want to play football, man. You want to hang out with your buddies, getting fat, stuff like that. This is the NFL, bro. It ain't but 1,700 people that do it per year. Right at 1,600, 996, I think, per year. 344 million people in the United States of America. Do you know what your chances are of making it to the NFL and you're not willing to die to stay there? I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. Because there's people right now that will give their left arm, figuratively speaking, of course, to play in the NFL. I just want a chance. And when you're given that chance, bro, better go get it. That's all I'm saying. So I can't really answer that question about did they do him wrong. I just know what I've read and what I heard people talking about. Calvin Johnson for the world. This is Alpha. Calvin Johnson for the world, be that physically gifted. Yeah, what happened to your shit? I was just reading it. All of a sudden, it's gone. And go to an engineering school. I thought, laugh out loud, I thought he cheated. Then I saw his Wonderlic was like, God really gifted kid awesome talent. Right. Give us some wrestling reviews and WCW stories, dear Ray. This ain't the show for that, brother. I don't do wrestling stories on this show. I do a podcast where I talk to the people about what they want to talk about. Frankly, I talk about wrestling stories when people book me on their shows. I don't talk about them on my show because when they book me on their shows, they're paying me. That's just how it goes. If I sit up here and talk about pro wrestling all night, I lose my mind. Brandon, what's up? Brandon said he just want one season. Yeah, I mean, everybody would want that one season, Brandon. Hell, you ain't no different than nobody else. But I'm just saying, brother, when you're a number one draft choice, brother, you're an instant millionaire. You're an instant millionaire if you're number one draft choice, depending on what position you're playing. And the quarterback position is the highest one as far as the scale, you know. So when you're a number one draft choice, that means you one of 32 people in the whole United States of America. 32. Man, people don't realize It's not very many people in the NFL. If you look at how many college football players there are that come out every year and how many make the NFL, brother, it's a very small number as opposed to how many people that are playing college football. I know we don't think about that, but it's true. It's only so many spots. It's only 53 people on a team. And how many rookies make the team? 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. And most of the ones you draft don't make the team. It's mostly the free agent guys. You look at Jalen Warren with the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. He's probably playing for the bare minimum for running back. How much is that? 4, 5, 600,000? Najee Harris, his contemporary, was the #1 draft choice, and I think he got 21 million as a rookie a couple years ago. He's set for the rest of his life. Jalen Warren said, baby, give me that rock because I want to get me some of that paper, some of that loot in a couple of years or maybe next year. Hey, I want some of that loot. He said for life. I'm still driving the car my mom and daddy bought me for college. That ain't fair. Shit. I'm still driving this Mercury Montego. Shit. Now she's probably driving up in a damn one of those Mercedes or one of those Lamborghinis or one of that new Porsche SUV. He probably got one of those. Mark just said, man, when your name gets called to play, you got to go crazy. Shh, you better know it. That's what I'm talking about. It happened to Travis at Florida State. What 4 teams? What 4 teams make the playoffs in the NCAA, in your opinion? Who wins it all? Man, you know something? It's hard for me to go against Georgia. It's hard for me to go against Georgia. I know Washington is still undefeated. I know Michigan and Ohio State is still undefeated. Georgia. It's hard for me to go against Georgia, man, because they're defending champions. They know how to win. They know how to win. Have you seen their offense when it's clicking? When their offense is clicking, man, they're hard to beat. But I can't wait to see. I think it'll be tougher this year than it was last year. I think it'll be tougher this year. But if I was going to pick 4 teams, those are the 4 teams I'm going to pick. But, you know, Michigan, I don't think if Michigan loses to Ohio State or Ohio State loses to Michigan, I don't think that should drop either one of them unless it's a big blowout. If it's a big blowout, okay. If it's not a big blowout, if it's a 1 touchdown win or a field goal win or something to that matter, then I don't think either one of them should drop. That's just my opinion. You know. What's up, Tamarius? That's just my opinion. You know, what do you guys think? Or maybe the one loss can put Oregon in there. I think the one loss should put Oregon in there. But I've always talked about the Final Four in football. I've always thought in the last few years it should be 6 teams. And 2 teams should get a bye. The 2 best teams should get a bye. And let the next 4 teams play each other to see who plays the 2 best teams. How do you guys feel about that? Brandon, you know what I'm talking about. Got Jalen Warren. I'm gonna tell you, probably driving a, 99 F-150. Come on, man. Because $500,000 ain't no lot of money in the NFL, bro. You already know that. By the time you get through paying your agent, by the time you get through paying, your taxes, by the time you get through paying manager, this, that, and the other, man, you got what? You're making a decent living like a regular person in a regular neighborhood. I think if Michigan loses, they're done. Too much going on. Yeah, I can agree with that. Oregon and Texas. Yep. That's why I said if whichever one of those teams lose, Oregon might could sneak in there. Texas, I think they're favoring Oregon over Texas because Oregon has a Heisman Trophy candidate. That makes a difference, especially for television ratings. But like I said, I always wished it was 6 teams and the 2 top teams get a bye. But then again, man, that'll take up too much of the NFL time. But I don't know. I just believe they can figure it out. I just honestly believe that they can figure it out. Oregon going to destroy Texas. Hey, man, that Bo Nix don't play, bro. That offense is clicking, bro. That's why I want to see Oregon get in the Final Four. Even if they don't, I want to see them because their offense is clicking, bro. And that's the thing, man. Nowadays, you got to stay undefeated. Omega just said NCAA football next year is going to a 12-team playoff. Would really be exciting this year if that was 12. Are you sure about that? They're going to 12 teams? Man, that shit going to take up too much airtime. Then again, if it's going to draw money, I don't put it past them. All this stuff is about drawing money, bro. That's like when I was a kid, the Super Bowl was in the first week of January. Now the Super Bowl is in February. Damn near March. 2 weeks away from March. God. So, if it's going to get ratings, 12 teams, we'll see. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you say it is, I believe you. But that's going to take up a lot of TV time, man, because you got to realize that stuff don't start till January. And you got the NFL playoffs going on Saturdays and Sundays. So when is college football going to be able to play? Well, the NFL, they don't want nobody coming close to their ratings. Them guys just did the Grand Prix. Formula One just did a Grand Prix last weekend on Saturday night. You know why? The Raiders playing on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Y'all better play that shit on Saturday night. Get up out of here. Because everybody tomorrow coming to the football game. Or they'll be in them hotels watching the football game if they're not playing at home. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. I'm figuring there will be 4 first-round buys. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Stevie, look at the crazy alignment with the division in college football. Nothing is surprising anymore. Yeah, you're right about that. Sean, what's going on, brother? And to get that big bag, you have to spend your body. Your body is your business. So 400, 500 ain't shit. Yeah, but you got to do what you got to do, baby. It is what it is. That's why you get your ass out there, Nate, and play like it's no tomorrow. Remember when Dak Prescott came in? He's a fourth-round draft choice. He wasn't making no money. That's why when everybody was saying, oh, Dak should give the Dallas Cowboys a discount. Fuck that. Giving y'all shit. You should have drafted me higher for one thing. Now you draft me at the 4. I got to play for the minimum. Now it's time for me to get my bag and give you a discount. If I'm him, Jerry Jones, I would have robbed your ass. I would have robbed Jerry Jones' ass like Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, with a machine gun. Yeah. So when you playing for the minimum for 3 years, and it's time for you to get your bag, man. They got it. Yeah. They got it. Get it. And don't feel bad about it. Yeah, that's right. Get your paper. I ain't giving that either, Sean. Forget about that. Get a discount. Jerry Goff wasn't giving no discounts. Carson Wentz wasn't giving no discount. Where he at right now? Where is he? Not even in the league. Man that made more money than J. Paul Getty. Didn't do nothing. I want to ask Dak to take a, man, get out of here. No, Alpha, I'm just saying, bro. Giving no discounts around here. I done not played this rookie deal where I came in making 600 some thousand. Then it went up to 800 and some thousand. And Dak Prescott didn't make $1 million to his last year before his big contract. Had to play 3 years. Or was it 4? Before he finally got $1 million. All the years before that, never made $1 million. DTA, what's up, man? Zeke said Zeke's still laughing about robbing Jerry Jones. But wait a minute, DT. Zeke earned that money though. Now he didn't perform afterwards, but if you look at what he did before he got the money, man, he was one of the best in the league. But he out there chasing them gals, man. Hey, I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. You gotta, hey man, to stay on top. I remember the same happened with Russell Wilson. Well, yeah, Russell had a few contracts though. This last one with Denver, well, you know, that's 9-10 years down the road. I'm talking about these young guys. You get Russell Wilson was a 3rd-round draft choice, so he had a decent contract as a rookie, a decent contract. Because see, the first 3 contracts, 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round, they negotiate deals with the team. 4th round and down, you play for the league minimum at your position. Yeah. And Dak came out with all them guys, Mark. Sean, you know I'm just telling it the way it is, man. I just tell it like it is, man. You know, nobody else is going to do that, man. I'm going to tell it like it is. I see things for what they are, not what I want them to be or what other people want them to be. Come on, Sean, you know I'm telling the truth. Give me my money, baby. 13-3 as a rookie. Now they want to talk about the man. Oh, those are interceptions. Oh, he had this many interceptions. Dax needs to show me this. You kidding me? Come on, man. Anybody saying that about Allen, all the interceptions he done throw at the end of games? Playoff games. Oh, leave him out of it, but go get on the brother. They lucky it ain't me at the podium. They lucky it ain't me. They lucky I ain't talking to a reporter. Calcutta said I'm breaking out the voice. What are you talking about, Calcutta? Calcutta, I'm telling you like it is, bro. Nate said, why can we name so many black NFL players that have to fight for the money? Barkley is still busting his ass. And then they give Daniel Jones 160 million. Look, Nate, see if you agree with me on this. Daniel Jones was the number one draft choice, so he was an instant millionaire. So was Saquon Barkley, though. But when it comes to re-upping, they chose Daniel Jones and not Saquon. Daniel Jones not even there right now. Saquon's still out there busting his ass. Well, let me ask you this, Nate. If Daniel Jones got 160 million, what the hell is Brock Purdy gonna get? What is Brock Purdy gonna get? Brock Purdy is performing as good as any quarterback in the NFL. Any quarterback. I don't care who it is. He's not out there. But the guy was 21 of what, 24 or 25 yesterday? 333 yards? Man, if I'm Brock Purdy, I'm Al Capone when the negotiations start. Yeah. Now I ain't got to live in this apartment with some other hard leg no more. I'll be bringing some gals up in here in my Rolls Royce. That's what I'm talking about. If Daniel Jones got 160, what is Brock Purdy gonna get? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Yeah. Alpha just said Russell Wilson. Hold on, Alpha. Russell Wilson was a bad contract, but Denver didn't do their homework on the situation that Wilson had in Seattle, invested in kind of money. Well, the thing is, the guy got 10-year lineage before he came there. Got 10-year lineage. But he leaving an offense that was tailor-made for him, going to an offense that's not tailor-made for him, and an offensive coordinator that wasn't tailor-made for him. Then again, Russell had gained a few pounds. That good living, him and Sierra, you know. And I don't think Russell Wilson is as hungry as he used to be when he first came in, you know, because he wasn't touted to be the starting quarterback. And he had to beat out what's the kid name from from LSU, who they had just paid a pretty decent quarterback. Uh, a pretty decent contract. So, but that was a hungry team. When you played on a hungry team of those kind of lions, you got to be a lion also. Everybody on that defense was a lion. Everybody on that offense was a lion. And all of them were low draft choices of free agents and stuff like that. They were all hungry. So the environment is different with Seattle. The environment is totally different. One thing Pete Carroll always does, he makes people, if somebody wants to challenge you for their job, they can challenge you for their job. So it keeps everybody hungry. Now going over to Denver, and I think with the new wife and kids and all this kind of stuff, I just don't think he is as hungry as he used to be. He's not around those kind of dogs anymore. And I think it hurts him in a lot of ways. Not saying that he's forgotten how to play quarterback. I just don't think he has that. I'm a celebrity now. I'm a celebrity. I'm a celebrity. So I'm not as hungry as I used to be when I was a starving kid, and I got all these dogs around me, so I can't let up. Alpha say, BC, It's a quarterback's league. Jones is trash, and the midgets are filling the ref. You know what, man? I got nothing against Daniel Jones. I'm just saying, for a number one draft choice, I don't think he's lived up to that status. I think he's a decent quarterback. But when you're a number one draft choice, it's just more expected of you. Like a Kenny Pickett right now with Pittsburgh. It's just more expected of you. Because, man, you got a lot riding on your back, and some people can hold up to it and some people can't. But, it is what it is. Sean say Brock Purdy gonna break the bank. I'm just being honest, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest, I never seen nothing like this before. I never seen a guy so young. The last person I seen play, this is, y'all know I've been around a long time. It's been a lot of good rookie quarterbacks. I mean, Matt Ryan was a good rookie quarterback. Your boy Justin Herbert, he was a good rookie quarterback. Cam Newton was a good rookie quarterback. Big Ben was a good rookie quarterback. But it hasn't been but a few good rookie quarterbacks that won games. There's been a lot of them that had good stats, but they didn't win nothing. They didn't go to the playoffs and all this kind of stuff. The last person I've seen to play on a world-class quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league as a rookie, whereas they asked him to do a lot. Now, Big Ben, they were a running football team, so he just had to do what he had to do, even though he's very good at it, though. Very efficient. At that time, he was probably the most efficient rookie, for his pass percentages at that time. But Brock Purdy, the only thing that comes close to Brock Purdy that I seen you go like, damn, man, this dude's good. Dan Marino. He didn't start the season. I can't remember who started the season. But Dan Marino, when he took over as the starting quarterback in 1983, everybody knew that dude got it. And I see that with Brock Purdy. You don't even sit there and go, was that luck? No, it ain't luck, brother. He can do this when he gets more experience. Wow. I've never seen this before. Never seen it. Like I said, there's a bunch of good young guys out there, but this is a different kind of dude, bro. That's me, Ryan. What you talking about? That's me. You still here? What you talking about? Right. I'm just saying, I think the 49ers, they're paying so many people, they might try to lowball the man. Brock might give him a deal. Brock say, I'm sharing an apartment with a guy. I want to be able to buy me at least $1 million house where I can bring my squacks over, you know what I'm saying, with a pool, the big theater room. I need about 3 cars in the 5-car garage. What's wrong with that, man? What's wrong with that, Alpha? What's wrong, baby? Don't let him win the Super Bowl. Don't let him even go to the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you right now, I honestly believe if they hadn't hurt Brock Purdy's arm last year, I honestly believe the 49ers would have beat the Eagles. I believe that. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just honestly believe that because they was clicking. Nobody was clicking like them. And if you look at that game, right before he hurt his arm, that joker was 4 of 4 against that defense going down the field. Then they hurt his arm. I just hope they play it again because I like the Eagles too. And y'all know Jalen is from the same city I'm from. So, I've always pulled for him, even back when he was in high school. But I would love for him and Brock go. They got to go at it one more time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Like Kurt Russell said in the movie The Thing, In a few hours, a storm is coming through here. And then we're going to get to see who's who. Y'all remember that? In the movie The Thing? When the storm comes through, we're going to get to see who's who. And that's what I love about football, man. Woo! Damn. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that matchup. But we got another matchup tonight, man. Eagles against Kansas City Chiefs. And that's two of your boys that's balling out also. Hey, guys on Instagram, I got to get ready to get out of here. Peace. And hey, bro, we going to get to see who's who tonight. Because the Chiefs ain't been looking so good. But that don't mean nothing because they got a good one tonight. Stevie, you know the story with Wilson, Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, I do know that, Alpha. I heard about that. That's why I said some of the things I did. You know, with his own offense and all this bullshit. Mark just said, Brock Purdy is a legit concern if we face them again in the playoffs. Man, when them dudes clicking, Mark. Has anyone seen the reports of Nick Hogan and Buff Webb? Yeah, we seen that, Calcutta, man. You know, hey, bro. That guy never learned, man. He'll never fucking learn. Do you think that amount of money being paid to these guys just on signing bonuses alone, if that actually considered an investment, even when they get injured? You know, man, when you got the right J-Dog, when you got the right people around you, helping you make decisions about different things like that, hey, that's why you do those things. That's why there are agents out there trying to get everything they can for you, because you got to protect yourself too. And if you earned it, go get it. If you earned it, go get it. Chase Young, is Chase hurt again, Alpha? Brother, like I said, Nate, don't let that man win this. Don't let him go to the Super Bowl. Everybody trying to make this like a system guy. He might be a system guy. I heard Stephen A. and them talking about the different guys that have played in that system. And all of them played pretty good. Even Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo ain't no Brock Purdy, bro. Jimmy was good in that system. But Brock Purdy is like, only thing I can liken it to, and see if you guys understand this, because we're getting ready to get out of here. I wish I could answer some more of your questions, but the game is getting ready to start here in a minute. The only thing I can relate Brock Purdy to is this.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
It's like,
Bluetooth connected.
I don't know how many of you guys are into auto racing. I'm a big auto racing fan. Anybody that knows me that knows that. It's like if you have a Formula One team, and those are the most technically advanced team cars in the world. All of those drivers are top notch. And they all got the same car. And they all can give a lap time that's as fast as hell in that car. What I'm doing is relating that car to that system. All the guys perform good in that car. But when Lewis Hamilton get in the car, he gonna give you 3/10 better than everybody else. Why? I don't know. And it's the exact same car, and these are all world-class race drivers. But when he gets in the car with the same setup, I'm gonna give you 3 more tenths better than anybody else. Why is that? He just got it. And that's what I see with Brock Purdy. He just got it. Whatever that may be, he got it, man. He got it. But we're going to end the show with that. And let's hope he gets that second chance against them there Eagles. Brother, I'm going to be in front of the TV with some popcorn, and it's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bones. I can't wait to see it. That's what makes football so great. I can get one more chance at you, brother. You got me last time. I ain't going to cry about it. But Nate, Sean, Calcutta, if I see you again, I'm going to get you, man. I'm going to get you. Hey, tomorrow night, everybody be here, 7 p.m. Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray. Devon Dudley will be live tomorrow night to take a lot of you guys' questions when I open the phone lines or when you guys give comments. So, Devon Dudley against Stevie Ray. The match that never happened, but it's going to happen tomorrow night. So, with all of that being said, tune in tomorrow night. And if you don't do anything else, y'all be one for me.